Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 24th, 2022. I'm with Kristen today on a day hike of Schoolhouse Gap and Chestnut Branch? Chestnut Top. 6-ish miles and just a day hike. And yeah, so we're going to head down the trail, which is a nice gravel path right now. Little stream next to us. So as I'm told on Schoolhouse Gap, as we reach Chestnut Top goes to the right, but there's still like a 0.2 maybe miles of Schoolhouse branch that we need that connects then to Scott Mountain, which is one of the trails that is on the map but is closed. So when you do this, make sure that you get that 0.2 or whatever it is connector to Scott Mountain. Here we go. And just like that, we are at the first junction of the day of Turkey Pen Ridge Trail. I've yet to get that, so I'll come back on a day hike, maybe with Brad, and get that. But we are just talking and walking, and we've already gone a mile, I guess. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna stop, have some water, and then we're gonna continue on. It's just a little bit of a rise, nothing at all, but it's so wide open and flat. Beautiful trail. About 100 feet down the way from the last junction is the Sinks. I've heard about this, but of course I've never been. And I'm not sure how far we're going to get down because it looks like there's a blowdown. I don't know how hard we're willing to try today. After the last 3 days and 48 miles, I'm only willing to lift my legs so far. It doesn't look bad. We'll see when we get closer down here, but we're going to try to go around this here. Okay, we turned around. Right as I got around the blowdown, we heard some noises that sounded like an animal. And there's a mama bear that is known to roam around here. So I wasn't really in the mood for bear today after my rattlesnake adventure yesterday, so I'll come back and I'll see that when we hit Turkey Pen, because like I said, it wasn't more than 100 feet down the road. So we'll continue on. We're this much out of breath, not just because it was uphill, but because we're talking. So, but we have reached where we will come back to and turn to the Chestnut Top Trail. But for now, we're going to get that 0.2. And I think there might even be a fun little surprise down the way. This trail has been nice and wide the entire time. Like I said, not a whole lot of uphill. We're just having fun, catching up. So we heard a couple more noises. Kristen thinks she might have seen the bear that we heard. So we're just staying on the nice open trail. Okay, we have made it to the end of the Schoolhouse Gap Trail, but it's kind of neat. There is a cabin right here. I'm not sure if that's a residential or if that's a rental cabin, but actually looks like it's residential. And then a little picnic table, and then some fun little things. It's the little Keebler house. Isn't that just adorable? But you can't touch it because those elves might bite your finger. I wonder if you can swing on the swing though. So Scott Mountain Trail would continue on that way, but I know that it is officially closed, and I know that some people still hike it, but we are not going to. That would, in my mind, constitute bushwhacking. And I'm not into that. So I have met Scott Mountain Trail on the other side at the Crooked Arm Trail. That was my very first backpacking trail, actually. So we're going to sit here for a minute, have some water, and then we're going to be back up to the Chestnut Top Trail. I just told Kristen this is going to be the fastest hiking day ever. We are still talking. We actually met up with some horsemen who were coming up from, it looks like a trail that started just outside of the park maybe, because we were at the park boundary. And so talked to them for a few minutes, and now we're back on Chestnut Top. Looks like it's a little more narrow, but it still looks like a great trail. And I know we're hiking kind of the wrong time of the year. These two trails, from what I'm told, are gorgeous in springtime with all the blooms. And I'm sure I'll come back for that time, but I kind of wanted my official 900 map to be maybe with less people so that I could show you more of the trail. But of course, instead of showing you the trail, I'm talking with Kristen. So, and now we're going uphill, so I'm going to shut it off. There's our probably maybe one and only peak view of the day. Super, super pretty. Beautiful, sunny, but a little hot day today. The hottest one so far. Of course, I'm not up the elevation as I have been. All right, 6.71 miles later, we are done with Schoolhouse Gap and Chestnut Top. Here's the sign. And Stella is down here somewhere. Thanks for watching.